What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sir Splash, and today I am doing a versus battle that includes the likes of Bloodshot, the talented and almost supernatural metahuman soldier, versus Judge Dredd, the superhuman meta cop. So, because of the coronavirus, obviously, I hope everyone's healthy. A lot of things are being shut down, so I decided to take the opportunity to try and put out more content. So, with that in mind, please let me know in the comments section what you guys want to see, as well as hit the like on the video. Help support the channel, check out the Patreon, join that as well. This video is being made mostly because I want to give some shine to Bloodshot because I recently saw the movie, and the movie was a lot better than I anticipated it to be, and I'm looking forward to the Valiant movie verse. With that being said, I will go over Bloodshot, some of his feats first, then Dredd, and we will break down the battle. Now, Bloodshot is a former decorated soldier with multiple memories implanted in him, so it's kind of confusing what his backstory truly is. However, we do know he's a decorated combat hero. After death in war, he is taken in and augmented and implanted with nanites that give him plenty of metahuman powers that I'll go over, and has become a mercenary slash superhero, almost Punisher-like anti-hero known as Bloodshot. So some of his feats, especially from the Lemire run, he was strong enough to rip out a head and the spine of a metahuman. He can casually snap necks of soldiers. He can pull off and delimb humans when fighting them when he's pissed off. He was shot in the face and smashed the face of the soldier directly after they shot him point blank. He can slice your throat. Is capable of killing you with his own bone. He has a synaptic burst that was able to level waves of enemies that were closing in on him. He was capable of reaching through a psionic shield, which didn't at the time seem to be possible. This is mostly due to the nanites constantly regenerating him. Because of the nanites' healing factor, he can tank barrages of bullets and keep moving towards his foes. He tanked a beating from a metahuman. He has tanked waves of bullets and got up right after to continue fighting. He's been able to ignore turrets as he rushed the person firing them. He can use a psionic screech to incapacitate his opponents and throw them off. He can shapeshift almost instantly. For instance, when he snapped the neck of his foe, he took their shape soon after. He's an expert marksman, even firing almost blindly and taking out a wave of soldiers. He can tank point-blank rifle fire that blew his chest open and sat back up. He's tanked cuts and slashes, and when this occurred, he compared his skin to actual Kevlar. He has an ability that can short-circuit your brain when he's near you. He can heal from what he considers any injury and has enhanced physical stats due to the nanites. He can release nanites in close quarters combats to kill you from the inside out. Now, with all those crazy feats, let's go over Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is a cop that was assigned to a megacity. In these megacities, crime runs rampant. It's a dangerous place, and these cops, the judges, are sent there and act as judge, jury, and executioner and have to be the ultimate representation of the law. Some of Judge Dredd's feats, notable things he's done is taken on the dark judges, which come from a different dimension of life itself. Judge Dredd has a lot of different instances of high-end durability feats. He was immune to anything that the dark judges really tried. This would include the following: mind hacks, touches of death, fear manip, disintegration, and fire. He has a body count, as shown in the Dark Judges arc, of over 2 billion people he's killed. And he has an extremely high pain tolerance, can even ignore pain when he has to. For speed feats, he's casually dodged a shot from a laser gun, point blank. And he was able to blitz Batman. He can tank the radiation of a nuclear wasteland, which is beyond the border of the megacity. For combat-wise, we know Throughout the years, he's shown off his skill as a fighter, as well as in a crossover. He completely knocked out Batman without almost any effort. He carries his lawgiver gun. This is standard equipment for any judge, and Judge Dredd is no exception when it comes to this. Ammo includes standard firing power, incendiary bullets, ricochet bullets, grenade bullets, armor-piercing rounds, high explosives, and standard bullets. For tech, he also has his helmet, and the helmet can allow Dredd to see things that would otherwise be invisible to a normal person. He's skilled and strong enough to combat another soldier and crack his head through stone casually. He's able to bop werewolves in hand-to-hand combat, and several times throughout the comics, he's literally punched people across the street. So, with these two, soldier and cop, clashing, where do I give the advantages in the battle? Strength, I consider it a tie. Both are metahuman and able to do things other humans simply can't, either delimbing, casually snapping bone, or launching people across the street. Speed, I give it to Dredd. Dredd blitzed Batman, easily took him out, as well as he's able to, dodge point-blank laser fire. I just think that's a little bit more impressive than Bloodshot, who kind of likes to tank anyway. Durability, gotta give it to Bloodshot. While Dredd does have armor and can ignore pain, so does Bloodshot, as well as Bloodshot's skin is like Kevlar, and he heals from almost any injury. Intelligence, tie. I think both have their own intelligence feats, but also both of them, sometimes just go in and put the work in instead of necessarily thinking out massive strategies. Skill-wise, I got to give the Judge Dredd. I mean, the fact that he blitzed and beat the crap out of Batman, and it's over 2 billion bodies to his name. He just has countless years of combat experience. Bloodshot's no slouch, but I do think Dredd has a slight skill advantage. Hacks, abilities, and gear, I have to give it to Bloodshot with the nanites. So, how would I see this playing out? Both would engage, letting it fly on each other, Judge Dredd being a little more evasive, whereas Bloodshot's looking to close in and finish the deal. Ultimately, in this fight, what I think it comes down to is the versatile firing power of Judge Dredd. Now, there's the question of nanites can hack tech, yes, and they quite possibly could hack the helmet, and probably would, but I don't know if it would happen soon enough to make a big enough impact. As well as the gun is genetically tied. I don't think Bloodshot could hack a genetic code. If he has done it before, I haven't read it, but I'm not sold on him hacking a genetic code. And I think the firing power that Judge Dredd possesses would eventually wear down Bloodshot, and he'd be able to tear him apart to the point where he at least temporarily wins. I would give the win 7 times out of 10, high difficulty to Judge Dredd, but I do see if you didn't count temporary wins or knockouts or temporary put-downs, I believe Bloodshot would obviously eventually come back and take out Dredd, but we have seen stuff like impressive explosions and missiles temporarily take Bloodshot out for the count. And I think enough of these firings from Judge Dredd would do enough. Plus, once they get into hand-to-hand combat, I think Dredd holds the advantage and would be just fine against Bloodshot. So in the end, I do have to give it to Judge Dredd. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button. If you want to see more battles, power scaling, all that, comment down below. Join the Patreon, support the channel, and I will see y'all later. Peace.